Hello, I'm looking for a
Hi,
bride.
that's me.
Hi, I'm gonna step in and get.
Come on in.
So what's going on today?
I'm getting married.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what they tell me anyway.
And the Jeep's just kind of keeping warm.
Yes.
You got it all fueled up then?
We're good to go.
Yeah, Grandpa?
This is my grandpa, and he's
Yeah.
gonna drive me in the Jeep.
I like it. I like it.
So-
Okay, tell me about the dress. What do you got going on here? What is this?
I bought it online for 150 bucks.
Is there a make, a model, made in China? What's
Made
the-
in China. Got here in 2 to 4 weeks.
There you go.
But then this is special.
Okay.
This is
Wow, yeah, look at that action.
my
there.
grandma's, and then my mom wore it, and now I'm wearing it.
Does that mean you're doing something borrowed, something old, something new, something blue?
Same with the necklace.
Uh-huh.
Borrowed.
Mm-hmm.
All my brothers and sisters and the groom's brothers and sisters are something blue.
Very good.
And they're all hopefully getting their little corsages, which are blue baby's breath.
All right.
So, yeah. And then dress is new. Boots are new.
Oh, I got the boots on, guys.
Got my little cowboy boots.
Got the lace going on.
Good to
So
go.
the boots cost more than the dress.
They did.
Okay. So how'd you meet this guy?
Actually, my maid of honor introduced us. I met her in school about 3 years ago. And then found out her husband was a firefighter. Told her I wanted to date a firefighter. Asked if he had any friends. And they did. And then we met, hung out a couple times, and the rest is history.
Do you remember the first kiss?
I was a little bit drunk, to be honest, because I was nervous to talk to him, and so they're like, here, have some liquid courage.
Do you remember the first kiss or not?
I remember it, but it wasn't anything special.
No, but you remember where it was. You remember the first time you kissed
it was his house at the time, but now it's our house.
Boom.
So.
All right. It doesn't matter what it is. It could just be as long as it makes contact.
Right. It was still a kiss.
Yeah.
So it still counted.
The first kiss.
Right. It was still good.
How'd you propose? How long ago was that? How'd that go down?
Oh, so we took a trip up the coast, and we just got this fifth wheel. I did a bunch of work to it.
Okay.
So we took a camping trip last year. I was in nursing school, and I had a week off. So we went up to Eureka and then drove down to the coast. And
Did you know?
I didn't know.
Okay.
I had no idea. So we were in Fort Bragg, and we'd been there before. I went to the Botanical Gardens, and I loved it. So we went back to the Botanical Gardens, and then while we were there, we were like overlooking like the little cliff that like overlooks the ocean. There's a little bench, and I thought so.
Okay. So you knew all along. You had a ring, and you were going to do it. Okay.
Yep, burning a hole in my pocket the whole week.
Oh boy, it was. And she didn't know.
Nope.
Okay.
As far as I know, she didn't know. And then we got down to Fort Bragg, went to the Botanical Gardens, and we were there on the coastal cliffs and stuff, and I had a GoPro set up, and her camera, and let's take some pictures with the dogs, and then I got down on my knee and asked her, and got it time-lapse on the GoPro and all that.
So either ask her to marry you or push her off the cliff. I'm a little...
I thought he was going to push me, but he didn't. He said, hey, set up your camera. Let's take a couple pictures of us together, whatever. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then the first picture, he's being all weird and like standing there like this. And the next picture, he's kneeling down.
I actually had to ask her twice because she got so choked up. She let me sit there. I was like, so is that a yes or a no or what?
And I was like, oh. And then I look over and he's like, will you marry me? And I just kind of stood there. He's like, will you be my wife? And I was like, yeah, like obviously.
So he had to ask you twice.
He had to ask me twice.
You didn't cry, did you?
I didn't cry, actually. I was surprised, but I didn't cry. But this is the ring you proposed with.
Wow.
And it's great-grandma's wedding ring.
Huh.
And he had it engraved with great-grandma and grandpa's wedding date. September 17th, 1939. So, it's pretty special.
What do you want to say to him?
I love him. Even though he's a pain in the ass. I love him.
Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave, How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I've loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still, beauty in all she is. I will be brave, I will not let anything take away what's standing in front.
Is she walking yet? Flower girl over here.
Who presents the bride to be wed today? Please be seated. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody can hear me just fine. How am I doing back there? Am I too loud? Is it modulated? Good. Thank you, everybody. Welcome. Today we are here to celebrate the relationship between Bailey and Jimmy, and to be a witness of their commitment they share with one another. Together we're a group of the most important people in their lives, and they have brought us here today publicly to recognize the love they share. Bailey and Jimmy wanted to thank all of you for being here. They would also like to recognize those who could not be here, like their dogs, Zuri and Axel, as all are missed. Speaking of important people, none are more important than the parents. With that being said, who gives sorry. Marriage gives permanence and structure to a couple's life. Sorry, folks, it's my first time officiating on a wedding. Marriage gives permanence and structure to a couple's life. It's a way of saying no matter how much you snore or how much you spend on Amazon, we're still in this together. It's more permanent than a diesel truck or any photo that has ever been taken. Marriage is saying you ain't going anywhere, and that is a powerful commitment for two people to take. A strong marriage must be built on this commitment. In marriage, all things are big, and commitment and thoughtfulness are key. That means not going to bed angry, doing more than your share, being strong when your partner is not able, and most important, tell each other that you love each other every day. In short, it means not just to marry the right partner, but being the right partner. The road that has brought Bailey and Jimmy together has not been an easy one, but it has strengthened their love and made them stronger as a team. The vows you are about to make are your way, in your own words, to share the love and commitment that you have for each other. With that, Bailey, are you ready to read your gospel? Don't bring it.
I got him right here. It's 2016, okay? Adam said he'd bring 2 copies and he didn't. So.
You need the microphone. You need the microphone, baby.
Okay. I'm gonna try not to cry. I promise to be the best wife that I can be. I promise to encourage and support you with whatever ventures you choose. I promise to laugh with you and not at you. I promise to participate in our relationship even when it's hard. And most of all, I promise to love you unconditionally forever and ever. Thank you for marrying me.
Is this thing on? Yeah, I'll just for a second. Mine are handwritten. I promise to be the best partner that I can be and to support and protect our family. I promise to do the stuff that neither of us wants to do, but only if you really don't want to do it more than I don't. I also promise to feed you when you say you're hungry and not wait till you're hangry. I will care for you, stand beside you, and share with you all of life's ups and downs for all of our lives. And of course, I promise to love and cherish you without end for the rest of our days.
As we get ready for the exchanging of the rings, I have a small amount to read before they actually exchange rings. Bailey and Jamie will now exchange rings to symbolize their commitment. As you place this ring on one another's ring finger, which is the only finger that has a vein running directly to the heart, it is a visible symbol that they have committed to each other. Go ahead. Jimmy, take Bailey's hand and repeat after me.
Yes, that one.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
For today, tomorrow, and all days to come.
For today, tomorrow, and all days to come.
Where it is a sign of what we have promised today.
Where it is a sign of what we have promised today.
And know that my love is present even when I am not.
And know that my love is present even when I am not.
Bailey, take Jimmy's hand and repeat after me.
Who's the right one?
Is it his left hand?
Yes.
I give you this ring
I give you this
as
ring
a symbol of our love.
as a symbol of our love.
For today, tomorrow, and all days to come.
For today, tomorrow, and all days to come.
Where it is a sign of what we have promised today.
Wear it as a sign of what we have promised today.
And know that my love is present even when I am not.
And know that my love is present even when I am not.
As a symbol of the unity of these two coming together today, they have decided to pour a unity beer. Hold it together, Bones.
I'm thirsty.
The pouring of this unity beer symbolized the combining of two lives in the love they share and commitment to each other.
If your wife can find the beer.
Yeah.
Use the other one you got in your pocket if that one doesn't work.
Go ahead and pour your unity beers.
My turn, babe. Are we good?
from the beginning here.
Go ahead.
I have to go under my veil.
Pound it.
Too much foam. Pass it along, sir. Hands are all wet now.
You have symbolized your commitment to each other by exchanging rings and have ended your individual lives by the pouring of the unity beers. And after all this, I have one more question to ask you. Bailey, do you take Jimmy to be your husband, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Jimmy, do you take Bailey to be your wife, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Well, by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.
You almost dropped me.
I would never drop you.
It is my honor to present to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. James Anthony Murphy. Start the reception.